Hi, I'm Mandy Kenny. Welcome to the end of week one, really, isn't it? I hope you survived the first week. I didn't want to overwhelm you with too much content in this subject in the first week because I think with a fully online subject, it can be overwhelming when you open up the LMS and there's just reams of material for you to work through. I've been teaching this subject for quite a few years now, so I know that it might be a little bit frustrating for you, but I know that if I release just a few weeks at a time, everyone's much calmer. I think the most important thing in this subject to remember is that because it is fully online, you need to read through all of the information really carefully. It's not the sort of subject where you can jump from one section of the subject to another and think that you'll know what's happening. So you really need to work through it really sequentially. Make sure you read through all of the week one material and then move on to week 2 and 3. What I've done is I've just released week 2 and 3, so hopefully that will be okay. Just ignore the noise here. I'll try and sort it off. I think it's my email coming in. So when you first look at the learning management system for this subject, you'll see a number of icons. So at this point on your computer screen, you'll see a welcome. You'll see a whole section on the tools that you need. And it's really important to work through that really sequentially, particularly if you've never used PebblePad before, because we use PebblePad in this subject. You'll see an icon that says assessment. And again, you need to keep going back to that section because I don't want to overwhelm you in the first week or two. But you'll find that there are some different assessments that you need to complete to be successful in this subject. And I've loaded up a much more detailed description of the assessment that you need to do in week 2 and 3. And that's in the assessment area now. So if you could go back there regularly, that will be terrific. I will use the message tool in the LMS to let you know when I've made changes. So what you'll be able to see that's really new is the week 2 and 3 material. So you need to click on that and hopefully it will make sense to you, but I'm just going to have a look at my own and just step you through it. So week 2 and 3, there's a learning outcome for every one of the blocks of weeks. So week 2 and 3 is your first, and it's about the theory and evidence for chronic condition self-management. So what you need to do is you need to work through the week 2 and 3 material. You'll see at the start of this section, it tells you that you have 3 activities to complete in week 2 and 3, and it gives you the due date for when they're due. It's really important that you read the information really carefully about the activities that you have to do. In these sections, the activities that are marked as orange are the ones that you will get marks for. So in week 1, you needed to get your webfolio set up, you needed to outline the goals that you had for the subject, you need to tell us a bit about yourself. And then in week 2 and 3, there are 3 different activities. Now, it's really important, as I said, that you go through these areas really sequentially. You'll meet Carolyn in this section, who is a great mental health consumer, and there's a digital story that Carolyn made. As you step through the next sections, so the rationale for chronic condition self-management, health promotion approaches and assessment of risk factors, and the barriers and enablers for effective self-management. There's a whole lot of content material in there, but you'll see for those 3 areas, there are activities that you need to complete. And as you do those activities, they will build to give you 5 marks for your participation portfolio. It's really important that you do all 3 because the 5 marks is if you achieve the 3 of them. For a couple of those activities, I'm encouraging you, or you need to get onto the forum, and you've been put in groups to do that, and it's pretty self-explanatory, I think, in terms of what you have to do. Step 5 is the importance of peer support, and that's just a short section that gets you to think about peer support in self-management, and there's no activity aligned to that one. So I hope it's all pretty clear. I wanted to let you settle in for week one. I'm hoping now that I'll get to know you all really well, and you ask lots of questions. I'll be here to support you through all of the material. And if you sit away quietly, I don't know whether you need help, so please let me know. You can email me, you can post messages on the broader discussion board, which is really helpful because often the questions that you have, everyone has the same question. No question is a silly one at all, and I'll talk to you again soon. Okay, bye.